Shadow, what about snacks? This one is Steam on the West Highland. It's by tomnoble. He's got a bit slightly longer username than that, but that's the crux of it. Tornado 60163 Brunswick on WHL. Didn't fit. In that case, we'll just put that. You're in Germany, snacks are not good. Oh no. It's bad. It's a bad way. You prefer to be away from xylophone. I think we all prefer you to be away from your xylophone. Here we go. Right, we are coupling to the back of those from where we are, which is up here. Daniel, am I able to answer a techie question at the moment? I can try. Peachlick, yes, you missed another giveaway. Oh, 5 limit, crikey. Oh, Daniel, I've got no idea. I would suggest you talk to the people who make your capture card. That sounds like a problem, either with the drivers or with the hardware, maybe. What was that? We just went past. V2. Got the white light. Hey, he likes technology. Welcome. Cheers, Pam Picey. Thanks for stopping in. I'm sure that's not how your name is spelled. Pronounced. Baked beans at 4 in the morning. Sounds like an awesome idea. Except it's only 2:45. Right, so it's coming down through here. Let's keep that going. And that will route us then into there. NASCAR, time scaling is 1-to-1. All the geolocation, everything is all 1-to-1. Matchy317, lying in bed, see how long you last. I'll give it 10 minutes. You've introduced the household here to corned beef hash earlier. Did not go down too well. It is an acquired taste. Yes, Tornado is the A1 that was built from scratch. That's correct. Favourite breakfast food? Bacon and eggs. I don't really have a favourite breakfast food, to be honest, other than bacon and eggs. Press the right button. A1 livery in TS is apple green, BR blue dark and light, Brunswick and grey. That sounds about right, yes. That was sausage too. It's got to be the full works, honestly. Full English is the way to go. Right, we have to call on into the platform. Suddenly we've got a 5 limit. Oh, and I was on the HUD and I just missed it. Fair enough. Full English and hog's pudding. I used to really enjoy a full Irish when I was in when I used to work in Ireland. Just basically a full English, except they usually put black and white pudding on theirs, which is awesome. I like white pudding more than I like black pudding. Right, heading over to Fort William Platform 2 next. Which is forwards and then backwards. Go over to station approach and then slow down. Where does this scenario take us? To Glenfinnan, if I remember rightly. Trackside. Is it manual fire? Yeah, I only ever do manual fire steam. I don't like the automatic fireman. Is it bad for the loco if you put it in reverse to slow down? Yes. In reality, that's horrendously bad. It's like you shouldn't do that with a... There you go, look, Glenfinnan. You shouldn't do that with a diesel either, because you burn the electric motor out. That's us crossed over, get past this signal. White pudding. I can't remember what's in white pudding. It's more of like a cornmeal type thing rather than like black pudding is effectively congealed pig's blood, I think. Whereas white pudding is more, I think, vegetarian. I don't know. I can't remember. Someone did explain it to me. I think corn is involved. That's as technical as I get. White pudding consists of pork meat and fat, suet, bread and oatmeal formed into a large sausage. There you go. It's got a very different taste and texture to black pudding. But very similar. It's usually, it still ends up just being like a small disc. It's those birds everyone really enjoys. It's still here, 10 minutes later. GG. Let's check to make sure we're clear. No, we're not clear of the signal. Get the doors open. Hog's pudding is similar but with spices. Ah, I've not heard of hog's pudding before. Paul, people, you're going to play this again tonight. You're more than welcome, mate. I'm glad it's. I'm glad you've enjoyed. Right, time to go. If you ever come to Cornwall, ask a butcher for a sample. Is that where you hail from, Arnold? I don't think I've been to Cornwall. I need to travel the world a bit more. Sausage and chocolate pudding. I think that sounds a bit different. Calspec, don't share. There's a bunch of people here that haven't seen Grand Tour yet, so don't spoil it for them. My son enjoyed it as well. Steamers run on the Highland Line or on the West Highland Line extension quite frequently, just because they're all sort of rail tour type things. I might not understand them. Well, I lived for several years in Unst on the Shetland Islands, north of Scotland, which is pretty hard to understand. Corby Oak, it's a fair bet that whatever comes out, I'm going to play it. Oscar wants to do a pun. Everyone, brace yourselves. Go on then, Oscar. Right, got Banner V coming up. equidistant. Just remember rightly, we've got a red light up here while it shuts the gate, swings the bridge. Train check driver at 3 AM. We are at 3 AM. 14 hours. Near enough. There's the red. Oh, you're going to get some pudding? Share? Figure out how we can share and then share. Got the green. I'm stopping at Banner V. Slow down for the 5. Slow down a bit faster for the 5. Thank you. Basically letting the support coach off at the station. Oscar, no, I didn't see your pun. Let me just look for it. What do you call the train that eats hamburgers? A choo-choo train. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, core pack. 5 miles an hour limit. Puns about monorails make for good one-liners, but I'm bummed. Get the rest of the train off that bridge. Oh, 40 limit. 25 coming up, so we'll go for 25. Oh, AWS got me. Can I show the in-game map? Oh, we have not got that on, have I? Hang on. There you go. Guess we've got to sit in here then, so we can hear AWS. There are still fixed AWS magnets on the route, David. Hey Ruben, what failed? It was an AWS. Because I'm outside, you can't hear the AWS going off. Fixed AWS always sets off the AWS alarm, regardless of anything else. It's just set to always do the AWS alarm. Core pack is next. Just do it again. Ugh. This is going to be fun. Gaming Couch, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. What I could do. That should solve that problem. Good night, 4072. Senor Horse. Senor Horse, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, I think hopefully if it's working the way I want it to now, if my change works, I should be I should hear the AWS now because I've just switched on my outside AWS thing. Right then, 10 miles per hour. Joy. Daniel, I'm using audio in. I found the HDMI sounded okay, but it kept lagging. So I've switched to a direct audio line out to line in between the two machines. G Chong YC, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Are we back on the front page, folks? Do I have headlights on? Yeah, I do now. See, look, headlights. Hey. That's what we want. That probably woke a few of you up. There's the red light. It's green now. Hey, Laserall. Welcome. Good night, NASCAR. Don't really need to put more coal in at the moment. Locomotive is next, 2 miles. Appear to be getting trolled. I show the map with the 9 key. Yeah, should be able to. So we're heading this way. I think, is that Glenfinnan? Yeah, that's Glenfinnan. So we're going to here. Alnoration says, can I just say GG moderators? Totally. Totally. The moderators have been completely GG all day so far. 14 hours in. You'd be forgiven for getting the clock and the local time mixed up at this point. CL14213, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. AWS. Having AWS outside just makes life so much easier. And Merlin, if you're seeing the stream, it's over there on the right hand side. might have to take the very bold move in a minute of shutting the garage door. Because yeah, it's keeping me awake, but I'm so cold. Not quite cold enough to have half out, but starting to see double yet? No. No, once we make it through the dead hours, we're not doing. We're already in them, so we're doing all right. Actually, I'm not feeling like last year. I was struggling, but then I couldn't open the door, so this room was hot, lovely, warm, and conducive to quietly going to sleep. Wow, if it's the loco, and that's it. Oops, I may have primed and overfired the loco. You're going to pop up an alert box, Arnold. Right. Flashing blues, we can go. Priming a loco is when you overfill the boiler with water, because when you overfill the boiler with water, normally what happens is that in the boiler the steam comes out the top. If you overfill it, then the water starts coming out the top, and all the mechanism down here shouldn't have water in it. So if you prime a loco, you start putting water where it's not wanted or needed or even safe to be. In some cases you can get water into the superheating mechanism, and then you can lose control of the train. Which is what happened yesterday when Ed and I were practicing on the G2. How long till I start? Oh my words, I don't know. Haven't had enough to drink yet. The pressure will take a beating because I've left it on 100%. That's why. And I also totally overfired it. Archangel is part of my little tool, my little box of tricks TS Connect called TS Connect that does all map and the background. It also does outside AWS. When he says the word schedule and you can't understand it, you know he's too far gone. My Jove. It depends, are you a scheduler or a scheduler? This is a debate my wife and I will have all the time, and I usually lose. But that's just a married thing. Yeah, there's loads of DTG stuff still, Mallard videos. Kyle side. And then Glenfinnan, 8 miles. How can I? Because it's freezing cold. I wasn't sleeping, but I was just really, really struggling. I was in physical pain. Whereas this time I am freezing to death in here. So after this scenario, I'm going to have a personal needs break, and I'm going to shut the door, let the room warm up a little bit, and then go and open it again. This is becoming intolerably cold now. What are we up to now? 14 hours 23 in, so we've got less than 10 to go. Loads of giveaways. Brakes are on. No wonder I'm having trouble. Why didn't anyone say the brakes were on? Isn't it wondering why I'm having difficulty getting the thing to go? Brakes have leaked on. Hey, Miner Man, welcome. Good to see you. going to be running Minor Man's latest update to Bergen, the Bergen division, soon. Well, not soon. It'll be a little while away, quite a while away actually. But I'm certainly looking forward to seeing the updates. Daniel Cohen has done some scenarios. Steve and Jan, we're doing a giveaway after every scenario. 46 million raised for children in need so far on the main thing. That blown away last year's record. Wow. Doesn't look like it. Glenfinnan's next, and that's the end of the scenario. Right, so the plan was that we were going to do the world tour, but I think we might pause the world tour because we've been offered a donation. So we're going to do Minor Man's route next. I shall take you up on that, Minor Man. That's very generous. Six miles now to Glenfinnan. Taking bribes. I'm always open for bribes, Stephen Jam. You know me. I have absolutely no scruples at all. Mickey69, did I say thank you? Thank you for the follow, Mickey69. Fast. Minor Man, if you go to xe.com, letter X, letter E.com, and do a conversion. No, 50 quid would be more than $50, Agsig. The currency conversion's the other way around. The dollar to US hasn't got that bad. It's not good, but it hasn't got that bad. Hello videos, what's my favourite modern UK route? Don't know. South London Network is very good. I really enjoy driving that one. London Brighton is very good. We're not far off finished on this one now, first GWR. Although I am going to go and have a personal needs break before we get on with the next one. Favourite modern German route? It's probably Hamburg-Lübeck now, because I really like the S-Bahn bit. And I quite liked Hamburg-Lübeck before then, so... Dropping to 40. I'm not so worried about the length of the route P-Schlitt because I don't like driving things for hours at a time. So a shorter thing is fine, but what I like about Hamburg-Lübeck is just what you do with it and how it works and the stuff that's on it. I mean, I like Hamburg-Hanover as well, which is a long one. Favourite Austrian route? There aren't that many in the game. I think there's only Semmering in the game, isn't there? Three Country Corner as well has a bit of, it's only a little bit of Austria if I remember rightly. James, yeah, it's been really good. We've still got another 9.5 hours to go, so there's still more opportunity to get that number up. Yeah, Amarillo is Austria. Amarillo is Three Country Corner is Austria, Germany, and Switzerland. Let the coal get way too far down. Bit of a missing bit of track here. Oh, hello. Snowfall. Fortunately, that wasn't detected. Favourite 2-car, 4-axle, bouncy DMU? Oh, let me think. The Pacer. Hey there, Cosmic Lineup. Thank you. Yeah, I realised as we got up to it what it was. Glenfinnan Viaduct, everybody. Harry Potter's Bridge. 2016. No, West Highland Line South and West Highland Line Extension are completely separate. They don't join together, they don't depend on each other or anything. $44353. I love that we're partnered. Great job on the stream and keep making TS better every day. I hope $20 can help someone in need out in some way. 44353. PS GG Matt. Thank you very, very much. 44353. Agsy, here's some money to help all the children affected by the Great Bedford disaster of 2014 and the Great Bedford disaster of 2016. Kappa, keep up the good work, Matt. Thank you very much, Agsy. Much appreciated. We're up to 2462 now. Minor Man, Elder and Younger. A great cause, a great game, and a great man. Thank you very, very much, Minor Man. We'll be doing your routes. We've got 2 scenarios on your route next. I'm a foreign pacer fan, only because Matt showed how cool they are. 2 right. 2512. We made it to 2500. Yep, Minor Man's route is next, Daniel. I'm going to run your 2 scenarios on his route. Below 15. Hey, Ruben wants to go to Dawlish just to ride a pacer. Awesome. Red light at the end. Solid blue means do not pass. Pin the brakes on. Make sure they're stable. Open the doors. Is that a black 5? I don't know. Let's stop putting coal all over the floor of the in cab. There you go. Yep, that's a black 5. That's the weathered version of the black 5 from Western Lines of Scotland. Trackside simulations. How come DTG is very secretive about whip projects? Third-party devs are very open on their dev projects. There's a different approach, really. One of the problems is that lots of things change. And if a project is announced, then it had better be finished. Otherwise, everyone gets really upset because they set their hearts on it. Or they want to know more and more and more and more information. And then maybe it's not actually a good time to share that information because we don't know it yet. Or it might change. And so the idea is, don't say it until it's definitely true, which is why TSW never had anything said about it for a long time. And it's been in development 3 years now, I think. So it's easier to keep everybody informed if you can actually answer a question, rather than to say, well, we're kind of thinking we'll make a route somewhere between here and here, and then all of a sudden everyone goes crazy. I've gone and smothered the fur. Harriman first. Right, I'm going to do I'm going to set the this up. I'm going to get the giveaway thing